Welcome to the Freelancers Tea Break, the bite-sized podcast all about freelancing and working from home to enjoy during your tea break. Brought to you by Emma Cossey from freelancelifestyle.co.uk. And now, your host, Emma Cossey.
Hi everyone, this week I'm going to be doing a quick interview with my friend Daire Paddy, who's also a brand new freelancer. She's got a month or two under your belt. How long has it been now?
It's been just under a month.
I wanted to basically do an interview with a new freelancer because I wanted to show people what those first few weeks are like and kind of the challenges and the highs that you come against. And Dara's very kindly agreed to share her experiences with us. So first of all, tell us a little bit more about what you do at the moment.
So I'm a copywriter in a nutshell, which means I write all kinds of content for a range of different businesses. I don't work within a particular sector because I quite like the variety. But it's everything from blog posts to sales pages to opt-ins, ebooks, social media updates, any of the wordy stuff that your business needs, I write that.
What made you decide to go freelance?
I think I've always had that drive in me that I want to run my own business, do my own kind of thing. Even from when I was at primary school, I created a magazine, and if I remember correctly, I wouldn't actually let anybody else work on it with me. I wanted to do every aspect of it myself, and not much has changed. And I think it's just sort of been a logical progression. I've worked a lot of corporate jobs, and I think I spent a lot of time looking for something more as well, and I just couldn't find anything that had everything I wanted. So I was like, well, I'll just make my own job. And I did.
Perfect. Okay, fantastic. And what so far have been your freelancing highlights?
I think, obviously, you don't have to wear a bra if you don't want to. That's a big win.
Yep.
I bring that one up a lot, but it makes a big difference.
Until the postman comes, and then you have to have your postman bra, which is by the sofa, before you open the door, and then you quickly lob it on underneath your top, or not.
I'm not even that good. I wear a big slouchy cardigan and just sort of wrap myself up like that so no one sees anything.
Fantastic. And any other what other highlights in terms of business and clients and things like that?
I think because I was doing a bit of freelancing on the side anyway, the main difference has just been a sense of relief.
Yeah.
That I don't feel like I have to cram everything into a couple of hours after work every day. So that I can go to bed at a reasonable time, if I'm not binge watching something on Netflix, that is.
Lovely.
And I can take some time during the day to just do something that I want to do. I can walk my dog without having to just panic for 20 minutes thinking of all the things I have to do when I get back. It feels a lot freer.
The freedom is a word that comes up so much when it comes to freelancing. Freedom and being able to take back control of what you're doing and how you're doing it. So it's fantastic that you're finding that. What about those freelancing challenges, things that have cropped up? Are there any that you expected or any that you didn't expect?
Well, I think one of the things that I expected and sort of preempted was that I would struggle to do everything I needed to do every day. So I sort of right at the beginning, I set up a schedule of what my days and weeks were going to look like. So mornings are the times when I focus on my own business stuff, so the behind the scenes stuff, my own website, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And then afternoons are for client work. And then also each day I then have a theme that I work on in the mornings on the behind the scenes stuff. So one day will be maybe blogging, one day will be the social media stuff, one day will be the finance admin day. So I've got that little structure in place, and it means that because I like to have a list, I can tick the things off I need then each day, and I know that everything's getting done. Fantastic. It's not just putting things off.
No, absolutely. It's what's the word? Prioritizing things, basically.
Yeah. I mean, up until I started doing that, I think I had about a year's worth of receipts that I just hadn't even looked at. But now that I've got into that little routine, I'm just doing maybe 2 or 3 each week and I'm up to date.
Fantastic. Okay, well that brings us to what one piece of advice would you give any other new freelancers?
I don't know, it's hard to think of just like the one defining piece of advice that will make your life easier. I mean, I would recommend getting a puppy so that you're forced to leave the house every day. That's what I did.
That's just a general life advice, I think.
Yeah, I got my dog like 2 days before I went full-time freelance, so I've had to be taking breaks. I think, and in all seriousness, the big thing is to stop thinking of your business as a hobby. Mm-hmm. Because for a long time, that's everything. That's what I spent my spare time on. It was working on my business. And now that's my everyday. And I need to have the downtime. You need to like force yourself to have at least a couple of hours every day where you're not thinking and not working on your business, because I think like the most terrifying idea is reaching that burnout.
Yeah.
Because what you have got nothing to fall back on. This is your livelihood now. So I think just trying to prevent that from happening. I'm not being very eloquent, but
no, but you are your business, aren't you? And if you're not able to function because you've burnt out, your business can't function. So it's not an effective method to constantly be working. So do you have any methods to stop yourself and kind of, I guess, defocus from work a little bit?
Well, one thing that I've tried to do is just like setting my work hours. So even though I could be flexible if I wanted to, I have sort of been getting into the habit of working from 9 till 5 every day, and then just like having a lunch break about 1 o'clock each day as well. And I mean, I might not stick to that forever, but I think especially at the start, it helps you get into the routine.
Yeah.
And then obviously around 5 o'clock, my other half gets home as well. So then I can turn the computer off, we can have dinner, we can chat, and then I can do my own thing in the evening. I mean, one good thing is that we have one PC that we share, and he always wants to play his like shooty games at night. So it kind of forces me to be away from the PC because I just can't use it.
That's really good.
It's sort of like, you know, when you have those apps that stop you from going on Facebook. He's like my app to stop me from working.
Which might be a bit more effective because you can't just turn him off.
That's true.
Okay, and finally, where can we find you online?
So my website is openwaydesigns.com. And on there you'll find links to my Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff.
Perfect.
And sorry if you can hear like a scrabbling in the background. That is the puppy trying to jump out the window.
He's obviously keen for a walk. Well, thank you very much for your time and just for sharing a little insight. You're also in the Facebook group, the Freelance Lifestylers, so if you want to all come over and say hello. Dara's usually in there chatting away on all things freelancing. Thank you very much.